on, wax off.
Cigarettes.
Excellent.
Hello and welcome Midlifers. We are your hosts Fonz
and Maz.
This is our weekly podcast where it's not self-help but more help yourself to a smorgasbord of nostalgia, laughter and a deep dive into the past.
Fonz, this week we are starting the show off with Don't Be a Dick, which we love that segment. Don't be a dick on an airplane. We're ranting or raving about airplane food to see a little common theme here. And our besties travel destination movies.
So let's jump in.
So you look like a dick to me, so everybody just listen to me. This is how not to be a dick.
Don't be a dick. Ms.
Yes.
If I say to you, this is your captain speaking, what do you think? Jump.
Get out. Evacuate. Yes. So don't be a dick on an airplane. All right. Let's just start it off with a bang.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, let's hopefully not start it with a bang.
Okay. Do not.
Let's
No more.
do a
high
nice, easy
Yes.
ascent into the sky.
Oh, no, I was thinking that bang bang. On the,
Like Mile High Club.
yes. All right. Let's get right into it. I'm thinking more international flights, the long-term flights.
Same, me too.
What do you feel about reclining the seats?
Okay, I had this written down. I had something happen on our last international flight.
Okay.
I'm all for if you are traveling overnight, recline your seat.
Yes.
But I think you need to give a little warning before you recline.
So you don't just do it straight away.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now, this guy, my mum sat in my husband's seat next to me to help with my child. And this guy just slammed right back, all the way back.
Oh.
And my husband had a laptop in the pocket and it smacked into my mum's knees.
Oh.
And mum's going, can you move it up? And he refused to move his seat.
Oh, dick.
He just, so what mum did, she turned on her light. Her light, so his light was always, her light was always on him. But like, I'm just like, I don't want argy-bargy on an aeroplane. We're in the middle of nowhere. But he really hurt her legs.
Oh.
He would not even recline up a little bit. Granted, he was very tall, had very long legs, but a bit of compassion and there was nothing there.
Yeah.
And
That's
I think if you give a bit of warning.
Yeah.
I
feel like
think-
you do that slight little nudge, like as into to signal, hey, I'm about to recline.
Yeah, I'd always turn around and go, do you mind if I recline?
I do actually ask.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
do like a slight little one, have a look around to make sure it's, all okay, and get the sort of green light, and then you go ahead.
I get scared. What if they got a drink on their tray and I just go, spill into the lap? I fear it.
I thought you fear it. I think on a long-term flight, everyone's, and it's a domino effect, you'll see the first person go, and I think if you just do it slowly, not slamming back, I don't think you need permission on long term. On a short term, like you're talking here to Gold Coast, 2 hour flight, when people do it straight away, it's like, come on, seriously,
Yeah,
do
I
you need
know.
to?
Yeah.
My husband will then purposely keep kneeing the person in the back just to retaliate. Oh, there's a bit of passive aggressiveness.
There is a lot of anger that
Yes.
gets brought up with flights
Yeah.
and etiquette and behaviour.
Yeah. All right. What's one of your ones?
Oh, God, that was one of my ones.
Sorry, I stole it from you.
No, it's a universal one, I think. And look, I've noticed that some people go barefoot in the bathroom.
Ugh.
Yeah, I have seen some people, and I'm like, do they
mean
not?
At least socks.
Yeah, with socks, but
Okay.
still, your socks will get wet, I reckon, because I've never noticed until my most recent flight how dirty the bathroom floor is.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Gross.
Yeah. Because I usually do take my shoes off on a long distance, but then I'll put them on.
You put your shoes on to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, plus
You're
it's cold.
It makes me feel sick just think about it.
Yeah, I've got such a gross one.
Come on.
All right, an airplane where I think we're going from Hong Kong to Europe or something. The person across from us put her foot up and started clipping her toenails. I was like, out of all places, do you have to do it now?
That's disgusting.
Yes. This was almost 15 years ago. My husband and I remember it like yesterday, and it's like, no.
Did she let the toenail clippings flick?
No, they were
out?
just on the floor, yeah.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah, it's
disgusting.
gross.
Oh my God.
Okay. So
Oh
don't
my
be
God.
Cut your toenails off. Well, that sort of personal
That's
grooming.
a big dick move.
Yes.
Oh, I feel sick. I've got something.
Yes.
Don't be a dick and agree to sit in that emergency row. You know the emergency, unless you are willing to help in an emergency. Don't sit there thinking,
Yeah,
I'll be right. I need you to open that freaking door, right? If there's an emergency, I have trust in you.
Yeah.
So don't be a dick and take that seat. So
willy-nilly.
Yes. I want to know I can trust you.
Because I do have a responsibility by sitting there.
I've sat in there once.
Oh, I've never sat.
I felt sinewy and sweaty. Yes.
The pressure's on.
But do you know, I remember on another flight, it was an Alitalia flight, and a woman requested not to be sat in that emergency row.
Yeah.
She moved somewhere else.
Okay.
Because she didn't like the pressure. It seemed like she didn't like the pressure.
Fair enough. At least she was upfront about it.
Yeah. Good move.
Yes.
Good move, Miss Italian lady.
Don't be a dick. This is more for the men. And spread your legs wide out. So my legs are all squashed together. And take my armrest with your big elbows. Like, especially, if you've got 4 rows, you have one armrest on your side. So the other one, you sort of got to figure it out. Don't take both.
Hang on. What's the etiquette, though, for the armrest? Like, if you're on an aisle seat, you get the outer arm. If you're in a window seat, you get that arm.
Yes.
Does the middle person get both arms?
I think the middle person is entitled to both arms because they've got the shittest seat.
I agree.
Yep.
I agree.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Glad we've got that sorted.
Hey, I've got something to say. It's not like don't be a dick, but don't feel bad if you're traveling with your child, especially first time around. I remember...
Don't be a dick if you're a passenger and see someone with their child and you see them struggling and you roll your eyes. Just...
No one needs a criticism. No one needs that, especially when you're a parent, because you are on high alert. You are very aware of everyone on the aeroplane. I remember there was this thing going around on Facebook that this woman made little bags and little notes to say to all the passengers, this is my first time traveling and I'm just a little baby, but here's some chocolates to make you feel better. Huh. And I'm thinking that should not be necessary.
It shouldn't.
Because in the end, an aeroplane is a giant bus in the sky and we are all traveling on this public transport.
Yes.
So if my child's going to cry, get better headphones. Yep. Don't judge a parent, please, because it's really stressful as it is.
Yeah. I think I've been lucky in my experiences where I haven't had people tell me off, and I feel like I'm always extra sort of hypersensitive or aware of it. But everyone else was understanding. And I think as long as you see the parents sort of giving a shit, which we do, because obviously we're aware that our child is crying or whatever, but we don't want them to be crying, especially in an enclosed space. So just give them a bit of grace.
But I'm like you. My poor darling son got something didn't agree with him on the flight and he was vomiting everywhere and he was not well and he vomited in the bunker kind of area and I cleaned it up. And the air hostess was like, oh, thank you so much. You and I was like, oh, I just cleaned up his vomit. But toenail clipper lady, there must be people that leave their crap everywhere.
Oh, yeah, there would be. They wouldn't care.
Oh, my God, nah.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick and think this is like your own little box. It ain't.
Yes, we're all
in this together.
In saying that, don't be a dick and fart on the plane. It's so enclosed and maybe, I don't know.
Liz, I've been crop dusted twice by two different flights by air stewards, or maybe the second one was a person. Yeah. And it's right in your face.
And there's no escape. It's right there.
No. Because I remember the air steward, it was a male one, and he was walking away from me and I was on the aisle and went poof. I was like, and the second one was definitely a passenger because it was my most recent one. It's again, poof in the face. Yeah. Oh, that's oh, it makes me dry reach.
Keep it in your pants.
Go to the bathroom or in your chair. Just don't do it in my face.
Not in your face. Don't be a dick. When the plane lands and that seatbelt sign goes off, you don't have to jump up straight away. Because guess what? We're still going to be here for 10 more minutes. Just calm the farm. You know what? Just sit down. Everyone's going to get off the plane. Yeah. You don't have to jump up straight away.
Do you know what's annoying with that? You know when you're late on a flight or you're one of the last people to go on and your overhead has got no more room in it. You have to take it 7 rows down.
Well, we purposely board last because we can't stand sitting there little sardines, and it has dicked us in the sense that we've gotten on and the overhead luggage is. And so
do you find that stressful?
Not too much because it's for local domestic flights,
Yeah.
and it's like I've got everything I need in my handbag or what have you, and the kids have their devices. So as long as it's somewhere I can sort of visually see it, and it's only usually has to be in like 2 or 3 rows down.
Yeah.
It's not too bad, but it is annoying.
Oh, it makes me panic. I'm always one of the first, or in the middle.
Oh no,
I can't be the last. Nah.
No.
I want my hand luggage close to me.
Now, you know why? Because not that I get claustrophobic. I think it's because I'm tall. My husband's a big fella, and I find it's just squishy. And the least amount of time possible, I have to sit in that little chair. Yeah,
See, that's my time. I'm learning a
Your
lot
time to
about
shine.
myself. It's my time to clean. So I get my disinfectant. I get my disinfectant wipes and I clean the tray, I clean the arms, I clean everywhere because
I
I got no
disinfect
time for
anything.
COVID on a holiday. Like I will clean. So that's my time, and I like to
I thought you were
organize.
going to say you just chill with your magazine.
No, I organize everything in my pockets as well. Make sure a snack, drink bottle, whatever else has to go in it. I like to be very
Oh,
organized.
you're total opposite of us. We just rock on the last minute, shove our bags wherever they fit.
No, Mez, you killed me. I can't believe I've known you all my life and I'm finding this out now.
Oh, that's fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, I don't think I want to travel with you.
I don't want to travel with you, bloody hell.
I'll meet you.
Oh, I'll get the sweats. Rant, rave, rant or rave. Yeah. I love aeroplane. Oh, stop it. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let's premature. Hang on.
It's okay. You can put it out there. You love it? You rave it?
I freaking rave aeroplane food.
How's it that good? That you must be straight off the blocks to
As I say, the more I do this podcast, the more OCD I am realizing I am.
Yeah.
I think I just love the compartmentalizing of the food.
Oh, okay.
Like
so,
everything is its own little place.
so it's not necessarily the food, it's the presentation of the food that you like.
Probably, yes.
So if I come to you, if I ever have dinner at my house and bring you over, I'll just put everything in little trays for you, like bento boxes.
Well, I was going to say that. Like aeroplane food is like a bento box. And I wonder if the first time they did aeroplane food, was it based on a bento box? Things to ponder. Okay, so as I prematurely explained, I rave aeroplane food. I love the choices they offer. Chicken, beef, fish, vegetarian. I love how before my flight I get onto my little app.
Oh, do you?
And I look at all the options because they've got like a salt-free option, a diet option.
I like it as a surprise. When I get on there. It's like,
I
ooh,
normally do
what's
it.
it gonna be?
No, I do like seeing what I'm getting.
The bad thing I find, depending on, I think it's more if you're sitting in the back, by the time they get to you, the choices are limited. It's like, and you hear them like a few aisles in front of you saying, oh, that's the last chicken. It's like, oh, what is that chicken?
Oh, see, I never sit in the back of a plane.
Yeah, I don't know. It just depends where
It's
I
like
am.
anything
It's
near the
happened to me.
toilet. I like to be, more away from the toilet.
Yeah, away from the toilet's good.
Yeah.
But I have been on the back when I've missed out.
Oh, bugger.
But I do love the compartmentalization of it. But I find that it is hard with the cutlery because it takes up your whole tray.
Yes.
So it is sometimes hard. So you're cutting.
You have to be.
Bring those arms in and
You have to be very compact with your eating.
Yes, and don't dare lift your knees up accidentally. Cause
You're tall.
Yeah, sometimes my knees wobble. It's like, whoa.
Can I tell you a story?
Yeah.
I was traveling in Europe over winter and Christmas and traveling on a Greek airline, and the food was bloody delicious. It was like some sort of like casserole meat, like a meatloaf with lemon potatoes. It's like all that delicious Greek food. It was one of the best aeroplane foods I've ever had.
Well, I will counter that story with a story from my husband because I'm about to say if you are not used to that cuisine, perhaps that's not the first time you should try it. Because I think we might have gone with Cathay Pacific and they had an Asian food of congee.
Oh, that's quite the deep end.
Yes. So my husband's like, I'll give it a go. I'm feeling a bit,
for
adventurous. And yes, I did not agree with his belly.
Oh, no.
So it's like a gelatinous.
Yeah, it's like
oatmeal-y,
porridge.
Yeah, oatmeal type thing. Yeah, that was not good for the rest of the flight. So
Oh, no.
pick the time to want to try a new cuisine.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, I found even flying Singapore Airlines. When I flew Singapore Airlines, I remember Mum tried this fish dish and it just did not agree with her stomach.
I wouldn't do fish on the plane.
Even I'm a bit weary of chicken. Like I'll mainly go for a beef dish.
Yeah, beef. There is a safer option.
But then if it's a short flight, I'll go the chicken.
Yeah.
But if it's 14 hours,
so you can evacuate if you have to.
Evacuate from both ways. Do you know what though? Like on the overseas airlines, there's just a free for all for giving nuts. Like there's no thought of anyone having an allergy on a plane. Like even
It's
on the
still
Asian
old school.
planes,
They still do the nuts, do they?
my most recent one got a bag of peanuts.
Oh,
and
wow.
all I can think of, because my previous life I was a teacher, was what if someone's allergic and there's peanut dust? Like that would always worry. I get secondhand worry from that. But then I eat it because it's delicious.
Yeah, yeah.
And yum. Yeah, so I can't remember what I was saying, but I love nuts.
Good to know. Put that on the promo. In the past, I have actually, I'm not vegetarian, but I have actually gone the vegetarian option.
Oh, yeah.
Number one, you get your meal first. So always bring out the vegetarian first.
Yes.
And they're actually delicious. You know,
Really?
sometimes the meat dishes can be a bit like, as I said, the chickens can be sometimes a bit,
Yeah.
but all the vegetarian dishes I had were fantastic.
That's good to know. So do you pre-order your
Yes.
vegetarian dish?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But then you're making a commitment because I don't
Yeah,
like
you are
tofu. So if
committed.
they bring out tofu, that's
You're
all you got to
stuffed.
eat. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But I've had good experience with it. Vegetarian.
Oh,
in the
that's
past.
good to know. Do you know I love getting that individual bread roll?
Yeah.
I slather the butter because normally at home I don't put butter on my
But
food.
sometimes they're a bit cold.
They are cold, but I put it on my hot food for a
to
little
warm it
while
up.
with the
Yeah.
butter as well. Put that on top too because that'll melt it in the little little package it has.
Yeah. But you know, it's funny after you finished, and then obviously because they're still serving the other side of the plane or whatever, and then you're sitting there with the empty tray. It's like,
I want more.
no, I'm just like, take it away. Like,
But did you know you can go like during a flight, go to the bunker and ask for more food?
I've known this because when we were in early 20s, me and one of our other friends went overseas to work in American summer camp. And we had
Shout
a lot
out
of
to Kelly.
flights. Yes, thanks, Carl. And also we flew from one side to America to another. And in the middle of the night, just out of boredom, I started walking the aisles and I found the free food and sandwiches. And being 20 and we're backpackering at the same time, any freebies, especially
You'd
when it came to
take.
food, I would take. Even if it tasted like shit, it's like, it's free.
Yeah,
It's food.
I will take
I'm
it.
taking it. So yeah, I discovered that little thing there. And,
Yes.
you know, because most of the people are sleeping, but then the stewardess, some of them are still around, and then you have a little bit of a chat with them. It's all casual, and it's like, oh yeah, it's kind of a little exclusive club. I like it.
Yes.
So I like the airplane food.
I like it. I like it being able to have a little nip of alcohol as well. Like I love a Baileys on ice on a flight.
So I've never done it. Alcohol on an airplane.
It's delicious. I have my favourites. Can I tell you
You've travelled
something?
a lot. Yeah.
I've travelled first class.
Ah.
And did you know, can I give you a little
No.
thing of
No, I'm
first
jealous
class?
already.
Oh, do you know what's worse? I've travelled first class. I've never been back. Do you know that's bad? That's worse.
That's not.
Oh, it is because I know what I'm missing out on. I'm missing out on
had-
so much.
You've had the experience, Fonz.
I
Most
know.
of the population of the world will never
I was
have
very
experience.
lucky,
Yeah.
extremely lucky. Okay, so there's.
I'll just sit back
I
and
got
listen
these. Sit back and listen to this. So I got these pajamas and had diamantes on it. So I go to the airplane bathroom. It was freaking huge and smelled florally. And I put on my diamante pajamas. I look like, oh, this is nice. Everyone looks the same. So there's no one will know that I'm not really a first class person. Anyway. The air steward knew I was in first class. And he comes to me, he goes, do you want some trashy mags? I'm like, yes, I do.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. So he got me all the trashy magazines. And then he comes up to me. He's like, do you want me to make your bed? I'm like, yes. And so he made my bed. I'm standing up. He put a mattress out and sheets and a doona.
Oh my
and the
gosh.
old guy next to me goes, I want what she's having. I go, yeah, it's good, isn't it? And so he's getting his bed made up and we're next to each other. Anyway, we both hop into our little beds and it's little doors.
Yeah, yeah.
And he goes, good night. I go, good night. We both shut our doors. It was the best.
That's so cute.
It was the best. And I've never gone back.
Yeah, I'll sit in economy.
I'm happy to sit in economy as long as it takes me to the destination safely.
Yes.
Put me in economy with my delicious bento box.
All right. So we.
Oh, God, I'm raving it.
raving, yes.
I'm raving it.
Yeah.
God bless you, aeroplane food. The chefs of Qantas.
Just you're so passionate about this. I'm like, yeah, airplane food's good. You're like, yes, yes. Besties. We're talking about best travel destination movies. And in that, it's not like the movie is like saying, oh, let's go here. It's more that the scenery in the movie just makes you think anytime you see that movie, it takes you to that place, even if you've never been there.
Have you ever been inspired by a travel movie to actually go to that place? I haven't.
No, neither have I.
But I like watching specific movies because it reminds me of that place.
Yeah. So the first one came to mind to me. The
Came
first
to my
one
mind?
that came to mind for me
Yeah.
was The Beach. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes.
And even the song for that movie, which was with the All Saints, take you to the beach. And it was in Thailand, I believe.
Yes.
And I've been to Thailand, but apparently since that movie, that particular spot where they filmed has been overrun by tourists anyway.
Yes.
So, But anytime I look that a preview or something, a clip of that comes on, I have to watch it. And the feeling, it just evokes this feeling of me, like, not that I've been there, but it's like, oh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And I love it. Even though the movie is okay, I love the movie for that location.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's really nice. See, for me, like, eat, pray, love.
That was my next one on the list.
There you go. 3 destinations, 3 purposes.
Okay, but the only destination that for me was
Italy.
Italy.
Loved Italy.
Can I tell you something? I don't know if I've told you this before.
No.
Because we were forced to do Italian classes in primary school.
Yeah.
I hated anything Italian afterwards. It's
Yeah.
like being force fed something. So I
Yeah,
hated the
yeah.
Italian.
Get out of my house.
I hated the Italian language.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know. Yeah, it was just too much for me.
Yeah.
And it was that movie that made me fall in love with the Italian language because I know she was
it's a
talking.
beautiful language.
Yes. And the scene where she orders the food in Italian
Yeah.
and you have her show her eating the pasta and everything, that made me fall in love with Italy.
Oh God!
Yes.
Just had this flashback of the zucchini flower. And she cuts into it and it goes all juicy.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I want to go back to eat that. I love zucchini flower. But yeah, she went to Italy, Bali, and India, each serving the purpose of eating, praying, and loving. And Rome is my favorite place in the world. And just the fact that she was based in Rome and the cobblestone streets and the architecture.
Another one, the storyline doesn't really go with me fall in love with it, but Braveheart. 'Cause, you know,
The Scottish Hills.
Yeah, the Scottish Hills. There's
They
something
are
about
beautiful.
that. And the movie, I think, similar, P.S. I Love You, which was in Ireland.
I forgot about PS.
Yes.
I love it. It's beautiful.
Yes.
And
So-
the Irish pubs.
Yes, Irish pubs, but there's something about the rolling hills of Ireland and
Yes.
the Scotland, and when William Wallace is running through the fields. Yes, I know
Oh
it's
my
like the
God.
storyline's completely not a holiday destination movie.
No.
But something about that scenery. It's
There's
just like,
beauty
yes.
in that landscape.
Yes.
That's what it is. You know what's funny? Mamma mia.
That's my
Here
next
I
one
go.
on the list. Yes. Greek islands. Yes. Oh my God,
the
so
Greek
beautiful.
islands.
Yes. I
And-
wonder what island that was filmed.
Oh gosh, I can't remember.
I know number 2 part of it was in a Croatian island in Vis.
Really?
Yes. But I think about the first one, the sun, the rocky cliffs.
Yeah, it was
and
just
everything.
beautiful. The water.
stunning.
Yes,
Beauty. All of it.
beautiful.
Yeah. And then you hear Pierce Brosnan singing. He just,
Oh.
I like everyone's singing in that movie, and then just
He tried.
Oh, he did try. Listen, can't knock anyone for trying, but it was really bad.
What about cocktails, sun, surf? Forgetting Sarah Marshall in Hawaii.
Oh, when you said cocktail, I was thinking the movie Cocktail with Tom Cruise.
God,
Yes, and they had this song with
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama.
Dana Kokomo. We're not going to sing that.
Yeah,
Okay. But yes. So where was that one? Was that in
That was-
Hawaii too,
would
or was
be
that
in
like in
Bermuda, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you.
Antigua?
It was in the Caribbean.
Okay.
We say the Caribbean. Is that
Yeah.
broad? Gladiator with the Colosseum. Do you remember we saw that twice at the movies?
Do we see it twice?
We saw it twice at the movies, and the
Ah.
second time,
Yeah.
we weren't really into it.
Ah.
We were just thinking about going out to going out to a nightclub.
I do also like movies set in New York.
Oh, I was thinking this.
Yeah, not any particular. I'm not really a city girl either. I sort of live in
Yeah.
the sticks. I like a bit of nature, whatever. But there's something about New York City that I love.
On that, Mez, Singapore, Crazy Rich Asians.
I've never
Gosh,
seen it.
it's fun. It's
Yeah.
a fun movie, and it shows the Singapore skyline and everything. That was great.
Yeah.
I think for me, Mez, like I haven't really been so inspired to go to a destination from a movie, but more it tickles the nostalgic nerve.
Yes. That for me, plus, like say for the New York City ones, all those city ones, it's like you can feel that energy. You can feel the energy of that destination as you're watching it, even if you haven't ever been there.
Yes.
I like that.
I love energy. I love feeling. And if the filmmaker can just transport it.
Yes.
This episode of The Midlifers is sponsored by SC Accounting. Well, Ms.
Yeah.
Another day, another episode of The Midlifers.
Yes. Yes, mummy.
How much of a joy was it?
It was pretty joyful.
It's all right.
It's all right.
You know what? I love this episode.
Yeah.
It's like, it makes me want to travel again. I am going to travel again.
Oh, yeah, so I need to save us some money.
Yeah.
Let's get on the sugar
Feet finder.
Feet finder, sugar daddies, so we can afford to
go on a holiday together.
Yeah.
But thank you to everyone for listening with your lovely feet or bad feet. You can find us on Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcast. Please like and subscribe and follow anything about us.
And if you have anything to add in the socials or
just give us a DM.
Yeah.
Like if you have any suggestions, DM us.
Sometimes we run out of ideas for the show, so if you have any ideas, we'd love to hear them.
All up for it. All right. Have a great day.
Adios.
Bye.